What's up, my YouTube family? I hope everybody is feeling lovely on this Saturday. My name is Pathina, the Blues Goddess. You are the singing goddess. And I'm back again to share day 3 and day 4 because tomorrow is Sunday, y'all. And there's nothing better than to be lazy on a Sunday. So we're going to go over day 3 and day 4. And if you're just tuning in, welcome to the channel, y'all. We are going over the 10 principles to your abundance. And it is so important that we cover this topic at this time for those out there trying to manifest. And before you can manifest effectively every single time, y'all, there's a formula. There's a formula in the universe that will bring you your prosperity and your abundance. But you have to do some mind work with this thing. And that's where it's at. We have to reprogram our subconscious mind to accept what we imagine. Once the subconscious mind accepts what you imagine, you are in that magnetic field of unlimited prosperity, unlimited abundance, and it will surely manifest for you in the 3D. Also, keep in mind that once we become awakened, that's not the end. That's really the beginning. There's a lot of work to be done, and I don't care if you've been woke for 5, 10 years. It does not matter. So long as you're on the earth plane, in this 3D dimension, physical, you gotta do some work every single day. And that leads me to this little testimony, y'all. For those of you that's been following my channel, you notice that, I was making a video maybe once a week for the last few months, because when this so-called energy, when this negative energy fell up on the entire planet, y'all, it put me in a mild depression because it stopped me in my tracks. It stopped me from doing the one thing I love to do, which is singing the blues at the casinos and at the various venues that cater to that type of genre of music. I love the blues, so I haven't been able to do a lot of it. And before this negative energy came in, y'all, I was booked for the entire summer for festivals and stuff, so it put me in a little weight. And let me go on and say this. It was not about the money. It was not about the money. And this 40-day to your prosperity, you will see that it's not about the physical money, because we're going to tap into that invisible field, that invisible magnetic field that you can only see when your third eye is open. We want to focus on the I am aspect of who we are. And when you really integrate that mind, body, spirit, hey, you are in that flow. You are in that abundant flow that flows like the number 8 laid on its side. That's what you tap into, and you will always be in that field. But when we love to do certain things with our life, then you can do it for free. You willing to do it for free. That's how I feel about singing the blues, y'all. I'm willing to do it for free. If there's a place I can go do it. But so it's not about the money. So we're gonna get rid of that way of thinking with this mantra number 3 and mantra number 4. If you do it right and you meditate on it, you will see, you will feel, and your subconscious mind can be reprogrammed to the truth. And the truth is, you are your own supply, and it comes in various forms. It comes in the form of money. It comes in the form of gifts. It comes in the form of expansion, as far as what you have in, it comes in various forms. So these mantras really open your heart and open your mind. It gives you a clarity like never before. And you will begin to feel it all throughout your body. You'll understand why it's important to eat right, and it won't hurt to do a little detox. I'm detoxing today and tomorrow with my little lemon and lime juice and my sarsaparilla tea, which is very good for cleansing the blood cells. Well, I'll come back and do another video on the different herbs that I use to keep my body in a constant flow. The blood has to be in a constant flow. It has to be cleansed, and you'll just see a whole new world of possibilities because you are not limited. And that's what you're going to tap into. And if you haven't noticed from the last two videos, I am putting the mantras. I'm going to put them in the description box below so you can go back and you can write them down for yourselves, and you will have it in front of you to recite and to learn, to meditate with, and to memorize these mantras, because as you go to bed, you want to have that mantra for the day in your mind. You want to have it memorized. I memorize them all, and sometimes I go back through all 10. I go back through all of them just as I'm falling away, going to sleep. So these are very good. So I'm going to read off mantra 3 and mantra 4 in the entirety, and then we're going to come back and talk about it a little bit more and get you on your way. So this will take care of you for today, Saturday and Sunday, and I'll come back Monday and we'll do 5 and 6. I'm going to do 2 per video just to save some time, and we can move on to other things that Spirit has put on me to share with everybody. So welcome again to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, here's mantra number 3. And it says, I am conscious of the inner presence as my lavish abundance. I am conscious of the constant activity of this mind of infinite prosperity. Therefore, my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. Mantra number 4 reads, though my consciousness of my God self, the Christ within, as my source, I draw into my mind and feel in nature the very substance of spirit. This substance is my supply. Thus, my consciousness of the presence of God within me is my supply. Now, I'm going to go back and put an emphasis on the part that says the Christ within. I don't want anyone to get it twisted. This is not religion. So don't think it's not talking about Jesus Christ. It's not talking about that. The Christ is an energy. The I am is the Christ energy that you feel within. That's you. Soul essence of who you are. When you tap into this, you are also tapping into your Christ energy, and you will become aware and have complete understanding that you are not this body, this avatar. You are not the mind. You are the Christ within, therefore making you the master. You are the master. You are in control of your own supply, co-creating with the master creator. That's what that's talking about. You're tapping into. And when you tap into nature, I touched a little bit on this, why it's so important to get yourself into nature. Walk on the ground barefoot. Really allow those energies coming up through the earth's floor to just go up through your body. Fill your entire body with Mother's love, Mother Gaia, the nature. Nature is abundant in all she does, or he does, however you want to resonate with it. It doesn't matter. You get to be the master. You get to co-create and know that all that there is and all that there will be is your supply. It is your supply. All you have to do is tap into it. If you like to work, if there's something that you like to do, sure, you can go and work. It's not talking about that either. When you get right down to it, Because now a lot of us can't go out and do what we love to do. So you got to get to manifesting, becoming a master manifester. We don't worry about the amount. What you want to do is focus on all the things you want to do. That's how you pull it in. You don't worry about how you're going to get this amount, whatever amount you're aiming for. You don't worry about how you're going to get that. That's not our job to figure out how we're going to get $10,000, $20,000. That's not our job, y'all. That job has already been done for us. All we got to do is tap into that infinite field, infinite prosperity. The divine, the universe has a billion ways in which to bring it in there to you. That's all you got to do. So we don't worry. These mantras will aid you in not worrying about it. Once you tap in and you can see with your third eye that invisible field, it's invisible to the physical eye. That's why when I meditate, I like to put an eye patch on. I want to close out all the light. I want to go into the complete darkness. Because when you go into the complete darkness, that infinite prosperity field, it lights up. You'll start seeing colors. You can throw your own colors in there. Throw some gold in there. Throw silver in there. Throw whatever you want to. It's your imagination. You are the master, and you are programming your subconscious mind to awaken you, not the sleepy you. The sleepy you walks around and worry about how they're going to get this, how they're going to pay car notes, how they're going to pay house mortgages, and all this kind of stuff. But once you tap into that field, my friend, you won't have to worry about that anymore. It's eliminated. And that's why Spirit put it on me. It's so important to teach this at this time, because we're going to have to be some magicians. It's time to be magicians and start commanding. This is what that Christ energy, that I am energy, it gets you to the point where you know. You're not guessing anymore. You're not hoping. You know that you are the magician. You know that you have tapped into something excellent, marvelous, and it belongs to you. You've done all that you are supposed to do, and that is to emerge when the Creator created you. You emerged as the star being. In the Emerald Tablets, I love this when Thor says, man is but a star trapped in a body. But guess what? We don't have to be trapped to these bodies. We don't have to be bound to these bodies. We can wake up and recognize that we are the soul, the I am, the Christ. We are the Christ energy that lives in this avatar, thus making us able to call in and command all that we desire, all that we feel that we want to have here to be in this 3D realm. Especially at this time, y'all, we want to be still and let the energies do what the energies do without having an effect on us. And the wonderful thing about tapping into this field, it puts you in the 5D. You get a complete understanding why it's so important to exercise. You see why it's important to always keep our chakra system, our electrical column, always fired up so we can easily tap in, use our imagination to all the wonderful things we want to do while we're here, all the things that we would like to have while we are here, and we make good sound judgments, decisions on what it is and why it is that we want it. You're not going to be going out here just loosely spending. You learn that we don't spend. When you tap into this field and see how the energies circulate, Currency circulates. Cars, houses, anything of value, it circulates. So your language will begin to change. We're not spending money, we're circulating money, and we're commanding money to go out and do what we want it to do, and it comes back to us. That's how that works. When you tap into that infinite field, that infinite prosperity field, you'll find that you'll send it out. You'll send it out. You'll give it instructions on what it is you want it to do, what you want it to take care of, bills you want it to go and take care of and pay for you, and you command it to come back. That's why the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poor, because they don't know. And I'm telling you now, you don't have to accept being poor. I don't care how much education you have. I don't care where you're at now. You have to work through it. So even being woke, there are still murky waters that we have to walk through from time to time in this life. I just came out of walking through 3 months of murky water, y'all. I feel my strength coming back. I've been fighting. And I'm telling you, sometimes we have to fight to stay in our righteous mind, in our infinite mind, our Christ mind. And it has nothing to do with religion again, because religion, it limits you. Religion got a lot of rules to it. And as soul beings, we're not familiar with rules. And you will know this when you tap in. You will see that the divine creator created us to be one thing and one thing only, y'all: free. There's freedom here. And so it baffles me sometimes when I'm talking to deeply religious people that they can't see. Well, they sleep, so that's why they can't see how free this life is. This is a free life. You can do what you want. You can go where you want. You can have what you want. This is the free life. And so I invite you to tap into this 40 days to your abundance. Y'all, it works. I can't emphasize it enough. I don't worry about anything. We're not trying to be like anybody else. And I'm glad in so many ways that I have a small subscription on this channel. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. Everybody's not meant to go at this time. Everybody's not going to get it. You got to do some work. So, hey, that's what it is, y'all. So, to those of you that's going to take advantage of this 40-day abundance plan, you will see it's going to enrich your life in so many ways, not just with the money. You'll see that the money is irrelevant. Money is irrelevant in my life now. I don't think of money all the time. I think of things that I desire to have. I think of what I'm going to do and how much I'm going to enjoy those things when they come into my reality. The divine has already taken care of the money part, so that's why you can get it. Once you relax and let the divine do what the divine does, is fulfill your order. Look at it that way. That just came to me. Look at it that way. You're on your app to order food or order your things from wherever you order from. That's what we do when we imagine. We're just placing an order. And it's already paid for. So we can sit back and relax and know that, hey, it's coming. It's coming, y'all. So until Monday, I bid you a happy weekend. And get your mantra on, get your meditations on, and get out and get some sunshine and a little exercise on. That's what I'm going to do since I'm out of my funk now. Thank heavens I'm out of that funk I was in. And whenever you fall into a funk, don't worry about it. Keep meditating. I kept meditating. When it seemed like my mind was blocked, I knew that was just an illusion. I kept meditating in spite of. When my energy got low, I kept doing things anyway. And eventually you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel, because like the mantra said, that you will walk into the light of the truth of who you are, not who you're trying to be. This is the solid truth, y'all, of who you already are. So until next time, I am Pathina, the Blue Scottish Y'all, the singing goddess, and hopefully we're going to get back to singing on some of these stages around here in Mississippi, y'all. Okay, so I love y'all. Be good, be safe out there, and manifest your best life yet. Bye, y'all.